everyone, this is Jane with Barlow Herbal, and in this video I'm going to tell you some of my favorite things about one of my favorite mushrooms, lion's mane. Now this is gaining a lot of popularity the last few years, and I've personally been using this in my supplement routine for cognitive health and function for about the last 4 or 5 years. Now what I do is I add this in capsule extract form, so it's an extract of the lion's mane mushroom encapsulated in powder form, and I add this to my daily brain glow routine. Now brain glow is something that we've been making for about 8 or 9 years, and it has 8 herbs that improve oxygen and circulation to the brain without stimulants, without anything that actually makes you hyper, but it just improves oxygen and circulation. Now by adding lion's mane, it adds a whole other layer to this because there's some really special things about lion's mane mushrooms that you might not be aware of. Now lion's mane mushrooms grows all over the place, and it actually has what they call teeth rather than gills. So if you look at the lion's mane mushroom, at the end of each of those little things that look like a lion's mane, it's actually a gill, and that's where the spores push out, and that's how it proliferates and goes all around and purchases on dead logs and on sides of trees. In fact, where it likes to grow is on dead organic matter, and it's one of the easiest mushrooms to grow yourself. You can actually get a kit, a grow your own lion's mane mushroom kit. Look online. We don't sell anything like that, but that is something that you can get to make your own lion's mane mushrooms. In fact, a lot of times companies that make lion's mane products and extracts will grow them on things like sawdust that's been compacted, and the mushroom will feed off there and grow off of that. So it's really an easy mushroom to grow. Now it's been around for a long time, and for hundreds of years it was well known for soothing the membranes of the digestive system. So before it was even recognized for its ability to have improved cognitive function, memory, focus, longevity in brain health, it was used for your digestive tract because it soothes the membranes of your digestive system, which is just another layer of a benefit if you ask me. The long tradition for brain health, which is what it's most famous for, nerve growth and nerve repair while helping memory and focus. Now, no other food contains a powerful duo of compounds that lion's mane does. Now, these are a little bit difficult to pronounce, but they're called hericenones and erinacine. So these two compounds, they're the main players that go in, and what they do is they actually can together cross the blood-brain barrier. So an erinacine can do something particularly unusual and amazing, which is to cross the blood-brain barrier. This stealthy superpower is what gives lion's mane its reputation as a brain booster, known to promote the synthesis of nerve growth factor. So I had to write all this down to make sure that I said this right. So let me say that again. Erinacines can do something particularly unusual and amazing. They can cross the blood-brain barrier. This stealthy superpower is what gives lion's mane its reputation as a brain booster. It's known to promote the synthesis of nerve growth factor. So this can help your nerves repair and regrow. Outside of clinical research, there are people all over the world who report amazing results adding this mushroom to their supplement routine. Those studies in individual cells and in rodents and humans, scientists have found that specific compounds in lion's mane mushrooms stimulate nerves and brain cells to grow and keep them alive longer. Now, lion's mane is not just a herb or a mushroom that you can take and put into a supplement. And it is better if you put it into extract form if you are going to use it medicinally. So you want to either extract it in hot water or even in alcohol, or you can do a combination of both, and then you basically get it down to a powder and either add it, you can add it to tea. I know some places you can get a powder of lion's mane. Tea, some people add it to their coffee, some people add it to their smoothies, and I even know some people who bake with it or cook with it. You can just add it to different things that you make. Now, if you were to get the lion's mane mushroom, which you can actually get this to cook with, it's a meaty, delicious mushroom, and you basically kind of tear it up and you saute it, and you can add it to soups and stews and you can add different spices to it. And in fact, there's a restaurant here in Salt Lake City that just started offering an appetizer of this really deliciously made lion's mane mushroom. So even though it is a very interesting, odd looking mushroom, it is very delicious. Now, you're not going to get all the medicinal properties of a mushroom, a lion's mane mushroom that is made when you use it for cooking, because it's got a really tough cell wall in the fruiting body, and it needs to be extracted, all the properties, so that it can work in your body as a nootropic, as something that helps nerve growth factor. So if this is something you're interested in, do a little bit more research. This is something that I am not a full-on expert on. I've just been using it in my own supplement routine for a few years. And I would highly suggest that if this is something that interests you, do your own research, do some deeper digging. You really don't even have to look too far. There's a lot of people who have been studying and are very knowledgeable about lion's mane mushroom, so that you can dig a little deeper and see if it's something that you want to consider adding to your supplement routine. So thanks for tuning in, guys. Leave me a comment, give a thumbs up, subscribe if you're not, and we'll see you next time.